Answer me this simple question. Can Venom work without Spider-Man?
Short answer, no. Long answer, no.
Alright, roll the credits. This upcoming Venom movie, starring Tom Hardy, comes out in October.
Yeah, October.
And there's been a lot of buzz around it because of the weird trailers. Some people really like the style they're going for, the anti-hero,
Exactly.
you know.
Right.
But Venom originally stems from Spider-Man comics.
Spider-Man.
And so
Exactly.
far, we know that there hasn't been any Spider-Man confirmations.
Sony is planning a whole cinematic universe
Okay.
around Spider-Man characters. But there's one stipulation. No Spidey.
No, that's not true.
No, I'm dead serious.
Really?
Yeah, look at this. So they gave it an official name. They call it the Sony Universe of Marvel Characters. The SUMC really rolls off the tongue.
Wow.
You know?
Sony Universe of Marvel characters.
So they have this Venom movie, and then they have, there was going to be a Black Cat and Silver Sable movie as one movie, but then supposedly they split that into two. So that's two movies. There's a movie about Morbius, the living vampire, and supposedly Jared Leto is attached to play Morbius.
Oh my gosh.
And there are some other ones like way down the line. Silk,
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter. Mind you, there is no Spider-Man.
They already have confirmed that there's no Spider-Man, or is it
Well,
part
they
of
haven't.
the deal with the
They
Marvel?
haven't confirmed that there's no Spider-Man, but how could there be?
I don't know. Doesn't
So-
Sony have the rights? I'm pretty confused on that whole thing.
So
Actually.
listen, here's the problem: is if they do Spider-Man, it would be Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? Or what do you think?
No, they're getting different Spider-Man.
Okay, that's another problem. You make a new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
How are you gonna make another Spider-Man?
At this point, they just make Spider-Mans like this, man. I could do it like right now.
Justin,
This made a Spider-Man.
this is what I think. This is my secret solution to this problem, and I think you're really gonna like this. Legally, I don't know where this stands, if they could ever do this, but you bring in Andrew Garfield for a Spider-Man cameo in Venom.
Well, it makes sense, but he's got a lot of baggage he's bringing with him. All 3 movies.
Yeah, but he's not.
2 movies.
He's not gonna have his own movie. It's just so that they can have Spider-Man. They already have. He's an established Peter Parker, you know.
Right, but why not just restart?
Because we've already done that like 5 times.
I know.
I think if they don't use Tom Holland and they don't use Andrew, then what they would do is have there be a Spider-Man, but he's just Spider-Man. Like they don't even cast an actor for him or anything. It's just a guy in a Spidey costume, and we don't even know what he looks like. If they bring in the Spider-Man of right now, Tom Holland, he's the one that brings in the baggage, not Andrew.
Because of the Marvel.
Because he brings in Thanos, he brings in Iron Man, he brings in everybody.
Well,
if he's in
they
there.
can't bring him in because of the way that he's.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, he's too much of a.
Yeah, you can't bring him in.
So again, that's the problem. And I think right now people are starting to realize, like, hang on, well, if this is a Venom movie, like, I really like that, but it's not going to be Venom if there's no Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's also a question. Can it just be Venom? Can we just have that character and not have Spider-Man?
But Venom is Spider-Man, dude. He was created just because they were like, listen, Spider-Man needs a villain that's kind of like him but black. So, symbiote, Venom.
Yeah.
You know?
Originally. But you don't know what they're doing with this story. I mean, it sounds like they're kind of just... There's like a turd in the wind.
Like a turd in the wind.
Here's my problem. This is with like anti-hero or like villain movies in general, right? They come at you and they're like, "Oh, it's a movie about a villain. It's Venom, dude. He's bad. He's a bad guy." I guarantee in this movie there's a worse evil than Venom that he's fighting.
Yeah, of course.
I guarantee it. So
Yeah.
he's a hero. If he's fighting
But
the
he's an
ultimate-
anti-hero because he's going to eat your pancreas.
No, it's-
I don't know if I would be jacked if there's a Spider-Man. Honestly, like, I'm just let down by Sony's superhero movies. It's another superhero movie without the characters that are actually cool.
that you actually want. You want
The Marvel.
Spidey. You want Spidey.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe they pull it off.
Have you seen because the villain in this is also symbiote. Have you seen?
Yes, I've seen the gray symbiote.
Yes.
Yeah. The guy that looks.
I don't know how I
the
feel about
dark-skinned
that
guy.
right now either.
Yeah, well, I mean, what else are they gonna do?
Spidey.
Spidey can't be the villain. Here's the thing: if they don't bring Spidey in and he does any Spidey-like things,
See, 'cause he
like if
can't-
Venom like web
Yeah, he can't.
slings or like if he like climbs on a wall, then I'm gonna have some real issues. But at the same time, I don't even like the way they make his powers, like how they portray his powers thus far in the trailers,
me
where it, like
neither.
like comes out of his body and stuff.
Here's the thing: is he's
It's
wearing
weird.
a hoodie, and then like at one point, like stuff comes out of him, but there's
Yeah.
no like, there's no
Yeah,
hole. You
yeah,
know what I
it's
mean?
weird. I
I'm
don't-
like, this doesn't. I'm not.
So it's different than like a Venom that just like, and is just bigger and badder than Spider-Man.
I do like the look though.
You know, and me and you disagree with this.
No,
I
the look
don't
is
even
great.
like the look.
The look is great. The look is pretty much perfect. What's not perfect is the like a turd in the wind. Why would you say that?
I don't know.
That's not very scary, man.
I know why it's in the comics, but like.
No,
man.
not buying that.
Well, it's making us laugh right now, so maybe in the movie theater it'll be even funnier. They're going for something big here.
And-
Sony.
Yeah, they're wanting to like launch this huge universe around just the Spider-Man characters, but there's
Yeah.
no Spider-Man. Makes zero sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
Because
no,
what-
it doesn't.
No, are like these movies. I mean, I know a few are villains, like Venom and Kraven, and I
These-
don't know about the other ones.
Silver Sable and Black Cat are also like villains.
Yeah, so what the heck? Who's gonna be like
Who's gonna be
the good
patrolling?
Yeah,
you know?
what-
Andrew is the answer. I just think like legally they can't do that. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of paperwork in between that,
a lot of red tape.
and
Yeah.
you can't do Tom either. So they're kind of just dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like a failed effort, unless they prove me wrong and this Venom movie is freaking awesome.
And I always, we
But-
want to be proved wrong.
Yes,
right? We're
I do.
always hoping for
I'm
something
not,
good.
I'm not hoping that this Sony ship crashes and burns. I'm just trying to be realistic.
Or, the other option that we haven't considered.
Oh no, Toby.
Toby. Imagine, what if this takes place in that universe and they've been hiding it the whole time?
That'd actually be way cool.
But he comes
That'd
back
be
and
even
he's,
cooler than
like
Andrew
an old.
Garfield.
He's like an old. He'd be like
how
he's like
old?
40 now, right? How old is he? He's got to be pretty old.
He's pretty old when he
Imagine
did this
he-
movie. He's supposed to be in high school and he looks like he's like 35.
Imagine that. But well, I guess there's already been Venom though in that universe, which is kind of putting
Yeah, also-
kind of putting a damper.
Also, I don't. Maybe it's the way that they blew Venom the first time in a movie that like is just making me not so. Well, actually, they're trying to make amends because he looks way cooler in this one.
See,
than he
I
did.
told you he looks great. Closing thoughts. I think this is already plagued with problems.
Yeah, I don't know what Sony's going for here, but I sure hope it's better than what I think it will be.
We really want to know what you're thinking about this whole Venom no Spider-Man thing. Like, imagine if there was a Joker movie with no Batman. How?
Well, they
How-
might do that.
I
by the
know.
way.
That's why I bring it up. Would you be interested in that? Would it even work? It's the back and forth that makes it so great.
Yeah, that's how I feel. But I mean, with Joker, he has such a complicated backstory.
Does he?
Well, we don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't know what they're doing with that one. But Venom, I feel like he's just born to be the Spider-Man
Exactly.
opposite.
Exactly. He's just black Spider-Man.
I know, but apparently they're doing something different. It's gonna eat your liver and your
Pancreas.
pancreas
So
and
many
your
snacks.
mouth.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas, so many snacks, so little time.
Anyway, Venom, tell us your thoughts. It's coming out in October. We still got time to gather information and
To digest.
and to eat.
There's still time for Sony to bring in Toby, if they haven't.
Toby's. We gotta look up a picture of Toby and put it on the screen because he's probably like 50. He's probably like
He's old.
Rusty
man.
and-
He's old.
wrinkly. I don't know.